Okay.
Hey!
Hey, family, going on? What's going on? Good to
Hello,
see you.
family. How are you?
Hello. Yes. Listen, we got the names today, okay? Covenant, keep the faith. What you say?
Faith. Guard your obedience.
Bam.
That's what that is. Yes.
Bam, bam, bam.
I mean, if I can have a mic, I'd drop it right now. Okay? And then we're back at the covenant, which is perfect for Thursday because Thursday is the 10 Commandment Day.
I love it.
Where we read every Thursday the 10 Commandments. But first of all, I'm Bonnie G. A place to be.
Yes.
And anywhere the Ruach is, I want to be. Okay.
That part.
That's the place to be.
That's the place to be.
That is it.
Mm-mm.
And I am Nashawn, also known as
Auntie Shawnee. You got to sprinkle and season that thing.
And this one over here
is none other than Auntie Shelly on the beat.
Ba-dum-bum. Yes. We do it for
our community.
Come on.
We no longer do it for ourselves. Okay. If
Come
you
on.
remember, I used to be like, I do it for myself.
Yes.
I no longer do it for myself. I do it for the community. All right. Amen to that thing.
And you know what? Welcome to Story Time. Story Time. Story Time.
Yes.
Almost forgot that.
Almost forgot that too.
We can't forget
forget.
the song.
Yeah, we can't forget the song. It's the stuff for me, okay? I used to stutter and now I don't, okay? I do it on purpose nowadays. Listen, we are in the 4th book of Maccabees and we purchased this book on St0ryTim3, not .com, because you ain't gonna find this, okay? Now here I have is a millennial edition, but listen, they're all kinds, okay?
I ain't even showing mine because she
yeah, that's why I just looked at
she
you.
just clowned.
But listen.
Clowned us and stuff.
You'll be proud to know that I didn't pay full price for this, okay?
That's right.
It's against my common sense.
Why do I look up? Oh, it's bad.
It's
Okay, no, you're right.
okay. It's against my common sense to pay full price, okay? But we got this using our Storytime discount.
Yes.
Please use your Storytime discount when you purchasing your books, and there are many of them, okay? And yeah, get into it, okay? It's fun. It's great to have. And we don't get a kickback for saying that. It's just a pure discount for you.
Yep.
All right?
Okay, Bonnie G, what's our scripture today?
Thank you. That's a wonderful question. Our scripture today is coming from Exodus. Exodus 21, I want to believe.
Exodus 20.
Yep, there you go. Exodus 20, 1 through 17.
Yes. Come on.
So as I go through my St0ryTim3 app.
With them 10.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's a great app. If you're going to purchase any app that'll help you with your relationship with the Most High and get you through restoring the names, the St0ryTim3 app, perfect. $21.99
all the time.
And it's the best $21.99 that you can spend, and you can download it to all your devices.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it helps you out with the spelling of the names.
Yes, because it's got the little where you can push the number. I mean, not the number, but the name.
Yes,
it'll come up
break
what it
it down
means.
and who we from, and it's good.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm excited to go back as we're cutting it out and keeping the faith out. Okay, guarding the obedience.
Yes.
We're going into Shemoth.
Come on.
Giving our books their names back.
Come on. Let's restore the names.
Yes. Shemoth 20. And Elohim spoke all these words, saying, I am Yahuwah Eloheka, which have brought you out of the land of Mizraim, or Egypt, out of the house of bondage. And you shall have no other Elohim, little e, idols, before me. You shall not make unto you any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or that is in the water, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath the earth. So we should do a teaching on this.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be good, because I'll be seeing angels and having their image of
Elohim,
and you're not supposed to have none of that, because He's gonna show you who He is.
Come on.
All right, verse 5. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them, for I, Yahuwah Eloheka, am a jealous all, visiting the iniquities of the father upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and guard my commandments. Okay. You shall not take the name of Yahuwah Eloheka in vain, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain. Remember the day of the Sabbath and
Yes.
keep it holy.
Keep it holy.
Holy.
Yes.
Set apart.
Yes, special. But the seventh day is the Sabbath. Nope, 6 days shall you labor and do all your work. But the seventh day, everybody know day 1, day 2, day 3, everybody can count.
to
Day 4,
7.
day 5, day 6, day 7 is. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yahuwah Eloheka. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your cattle, nor your strangers that is within your gates. For in 6 days Yahuwah made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore Yahuwah blessed the day of the Sabbath and hallowed it. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which Yahuwah Eloheka gives you. You shall not kill. You shall not break bread. You shall not break wedlock. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor.
Right.
You shall not lust after your neighbor's house. You shall not lust after your neighbor's woman, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is of your neighbor's. May Yah add a blessing to the hearers and readers of his word. Amen.
Right.
I liked the way that you read it today.
Mhm.
It hit
That was really
different.
good.
I feel like Yah said, don't play with me.
I feel like I concur. I agree.
Said, don't play
There
with
are some days when
Yes,
y'all be like, don't play with me.
Yeah.
me. He said, that name, that word that you want to say so bad,
Yeah.
don't play with me. So I said, you right.
Mhm.
Let me read it as is.
Don't do it.
That's
Mhm.
good.
He be checking me, y'all. He be checking me, and I thank Yah for the checks.
Yes.
That means he loves
That's
me.
love. Yes.
That's it.
All right. So we're about to get into,
The fourth book.
and we are at verse 12 of chapter 2.
Wow. So do we have a?
We don't really, this is kind of hard to recap. I've been thinking about it.
It is.
But if we're going to, one main point is let Torah be your guide. And
Yeah.
that's the reasoning he's talking about here, not your emotions, you know, not how you feel, not the lusts and the passions and all that, but let reason, which is the Torah, be your guide in everything.
Yes. One thing that I've heard the fivefold ministry agree on is let the Holy Scriptures be the plumb line in your life. And so for anybody that knows, you've heard stuff
definitely
preached on that. And
Mhm.
anybody that's in carpentry or knows how to
Yes.
build a house, they know that little thing with the little liquid in it, and it keeps everything level.
Yeah.
Let that be your leveler.
Yeah.
Good.
Torah, let Lord Torah be your ultimate
Yeah.
bottom line.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I guess I'll say something because it went 1, 2, 3.
You don't know.
No, I'm just playing, y'all. I ain't got nothing to say.
And but the thing, especially, you should make no decisions when you're really, really emotionally charged.
Mm-mm.
Just go sit down.
Yeah.
Go sit down somewhere,
Yeah.
chill out, and then your reasoning, let your
Yes.
reasoning take over.
Yes.
It's good.
Yeah.
And okay, so I will say something. Because the way I see it and how he broke it down is like the evolution of a butterfly. You know how you got that cocoon,
Yeah.
and then it's coming from that cocoon stage into
Mhm.
whatever. No, it's the whatever it is.
It's from a caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Then it goes into that cocoon, and then it breaks out. And so it's all of these things is he's showing like what's in lust, or what's in what he said. He
That's
said
good.
what's in passion.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have all these different effects
Yeah.
of passion, and he's putting your mind to look at it.
Yeah.
Like maybe you didn't realize it, but when you say you're passionate, this is what you're saying.
Yes.
This is what you're giving yourself.
That's
this is
good.
what you're leaving yourself open to.
Yeah.
And so I see that as the metaphor
Yeah.
for the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Yeah, because when that moth goes into that cocoon, and if you think, oh, the poor little butterfly struggling to get out, I'm gonna help it, you're killing it.
Yes.
Because that's how it gets beautiful. by brushing up against that cocoon,
That
trying to get out.
Wow.
That
Trying to get out.
adversity
That's
is
why
what
it's
makes
beautiful.
it strong enough
Yeah.
to fly.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you help it out, all you did was kill it.
It's weak. It
Mhm.
can't do what it needs to
It
do.
needs
It
that
needs that
strength.
fight.
Mhm.
That is so today.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's dark and you feel like you're
Mhm.
alone and you really don't know how
Mhm.
much that shell is a blessing to you.
Yes.
Oh, reminds
good.
me of Hua when the enemy wanted to crush him with that rock,
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
the dome, and he turned it
Yeah.
into a dome, and they like
Yeah.
didn't even know
Yeah.
how much they were blessed by that.
Yes.
That's good.
Wow.
Powerful.
Aaron goes on to say, "Am I tripping or something burning behind y'all?" Oh,
Really,
listen,
Aaron?
it is not the Maccabees in here, okay? Judah is not here.
It's a diffuser, okay?
It's
Yes.
an aromatherapy, sweetheart.
Yeah, don't worry, because we
That's
wouldn't
my
be sitting
husband.
here.
Yeah.
That's my
I
husband.
know, we know.
Judah's not here, okay? Judah Maccabee ain't
No,
here.
they
He
ain't
ain't
going
doing
in
nothing.
nothing.
He ain't burning us down. Like.
We ain't did nothing. I think we sticking to Torah today.
Yeah.
We take it by day, sometimes minute by minute. Good to see all y'all though.
All right, family. Let's see. Verse 12. And
Maybe start with 10.
10. Yeah. For the Torah verse 10. For the Torah conquers even affection towards parents, not surrendering virtue on their account. And it prevails over marriage love, condemning it when transgressing the Torah.
So I think we talked about
Yeah, we
that,
did.
like, because when you're older and your parents are elderly and you take them in, and now it's you take on the position of, well, you got to do what I say.
Mhm.
You're
'Cause
under
in
my roof.
house. Yeah.
You're under my roof. You
Mhm.
are not to do that.
No.
You are not to do that. You are going against Torah.
Mhm.
And then you are, like, again, speaking on the marriage part, talks about condemning when transgressing the Torah. So people are like, well, you can't condemn, don't judge me. Technically, you are to condemn means to judge,
Mhm.
to bring on judgment.
Mm-hmm.
So you are to condemn, okay?
Mhm.
All right, verse 12. And it lords over the love of parents toward their children, for they punish them for vice. And it domineers over the intimacy of friends, reproving them when wicked.
So since you speak it up,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter if they're your children, whatever, they gonna feel bad, whatever, they ain't gonna like you, whatever. Your friends, if you really love somebody, you gonna tell them the truth.
Yes. And it's up to them to receive it
or not.
Mm-hmm. You don't have that power. You can't make them take it and use it for themselves.
Yeah.
Your job is to show it.
Yeah.
And let that be.
Yep.
One plant, somebody else water, it's Yah that gives the increase.
That's right. 13. And think it not strange assertion that reasoning can, in behalf of the Torah, conquer even enmity.
Like
So
even
the-
they like the app, even if you're
Yeah.
butting heads, and
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
the Torah can conquer that
Yeah.
as long as both sides want it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And walking in it, because you are not to,
Mhm.
basically you are to respect one another and
Yes.
love one another.
Yeah.
So you can't be like this if you're in Torah.
Torah. Mm-hmm.
Torah over everything.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
14. It allows not to cut down the cultivated herbage of an enemy, but preserves it from the destroyers, collects their fallen ruins.
Oh,
Wow. That's beautiful.
So it's restoration rather than
Mhm.
condemning.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's restorative. If your enemy decides they don't want to be your enemy anymore, you restore.
That's good.
Wow.
That's powerful. Sometimes that's a hard thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
And reason of 15. And reason appears to be master of the more violent passions, as love of empire and empty boasting and slander. For the temperate understanding repels all these malignant passions, as it does wrath, masters even this.
Wow.
So cancerous passions are even subdued by reason.
Yeah, by reason.
Wow.
That's
Like,
heavy.
Like, I'm gonna need you to calm down right now. Like, like maybe they doing crazy. I don't know. People, maybe they cussing out everybody. I don't know. They act like a bull in China shop. Whatever it is you're doing.
Wow.
To a reason, because they're gonna have to stop and think. At one point, even if they don't do it right then and there,
Yes.
and they leave angry at you and all that, at one point they're gonna have to think about it.
Yes.
Ooh, Father, this is helping me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm
They're
saying
gonna have
like
to.
it's completely life in Torah.
Yes.
It's a whole lifeline in Torah.
Yeah, that's why it's so important for us to know Torah. Because without it, you are lost.
You are lost.
You're gonna get carried away by every whim of
and
doctrine.
without it, you're basically a walking dead individual.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Torah restores.
Mhm.
Torah is water. It's life to the bones.
It's life. Yep.
So you're not operating and walking in it.
Mhm.
You're basically a zombie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
You're basically
Surely
the walking
are.
dead.
Yeah.
Because you're not walking. You're walking in someone else's
Mhm.
laws.
You walking in death. Yeah.
You are. You walking in death.
The way that leads
If you
to
are
death.
not walking in Torah, which is life,
Mhm.
you are walking in rebellion, which is death.
Yeah, because you're living your life according to this law.
These
Mhm.
passions.
And I'm not saying run a red light, okay?
Mm-mm.
Again,
That's not what we said.
Common sense. Okay? Common
you,
sense.
Bonnie.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if you put more emphasis on this earth laws than you do on Torah, then you become a walking dead individual
Mhm.
because you are regarding your life towards the laws of this land
Mhm.
instead of including Torah and using that as strategies. And maybe he says, hey, do this.
Mhm.
And he gets you out of, you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I totally get what you're saying.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying to disregard the laws of this land, but
Right.
I'm saying like when you put more emphasis on the laws of this land and say,
Mhm.
oh yeah, the laws are done away with it. You don't have to do that. That's
Mhm.
old. That's
Mhm.
that's from the Old Testament.
Right.
Then you become like basically a walking individual, like a walking dead individual.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
because Torah is life,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and to be without life is death.
Yeah, because the laws of this land are death. Hey, look, y'all, trust me, it's not I guess it's really not a coincidence. I've been reading my Black's Law Dictionary almost all day today.
Really?
Yeah, just started with something that I read in that book that I told you guys to
Yes.
read next that I posted. You might not have seen it, you might have been on your way here. And the way the law is set up, it is so deceiving.
Oh, can we read it?
It is.
Where's your book?
How you gonna read it? Do you see that big old Black's Law Dictionary?
What was the one that you just had?
The book is. It might be right on. Is it right on top of the printer?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Can we just read that since we're talking about laws?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where is it?
Oh,
Right here.
is that the one? Okay, so it was. Oh, actually, yes. Yeah. So it was in this book. We are not black. American History Live. It's basically it comes to a point where it tells you what it really means by colors, black, Negro,
Okay.
all that, right?
Yes.
So basically, the classification status of black denotes chattel property, which can never be equated to citizenship status, because black is, like we've been saying, it's a color.
Yes.
It is not a nationality. It gets you to no nation, black, Negro, or colored.
Right.
If you call yourself any of these things, you're saying, I have no nation, therefore I have no rights in so-called America. All I have are privileges, because there is no such thing as black. So I was looking through the law book. I looked up black. There are terms that have to do with black, but it has to do with black being a noun, but not a person. I looked up color. I looked up colored. Has nothing to do with people. So basically, and guess who are called people?
Right.
Homosexuals.
What?
because homo means man.
You're
What?
Homo means man. So if you call yourself, even though it's not a nationality, if you
You're
call
considered
yourself
a
homosexual, you're
people.
considered a person or a people. Yes, but it says if black has no legal standing. If you go in there and say I'm a black American, there's a lot of that up in this book that tells you more than that paragraph. If you say black, you're just saying I'm nobody. You're saying I'm nobody. Even if you say you're colored, you are a person of color, or if you're Indian, you are not a person.
Wow.
There is no, they'll just go look in the law book and go, there's no such thing as black. There's no such thing as red or color. There's no such thing as color.
That's why the police can get away with all this time.
Yes,
get away with what they've been doing
because we are not considered. We're nobody. We're chattel slavery. We're chattel slaves. We are not people.
So when I check the box black, I'm basically telling them I'm a slave.
I'm a slave
Yes.
to so-called America. And if you, and it also says that it doesn't link you to a land. And this book goes on to explain how the Europeans kind of came through and put that misconception on it, because if you were to be called Aboriginal, which means you're the original people, which means you are Shemitic.
Yes.
It means America, so-called America belongs to you, because America is not a land. America is a corporation.
That's right.
Has nothing to do with land. Even when they say civil rights are for people. As soon as you call yourself black or colored or color, there's no such thing as civil rights. They're playing a game on us. At any moment, they could flip it. That's why if you go to court, they can legally do whatever they want. If you call yourself black. Civil just means that people have rights.
Well, I'm going to let, you know what, somebody that knows Candace, what's her name's phone number? You know what I'm talking about?
Candace.
Yeah, what's her name? Owens? Is it Owens?
Owens, yeah.
Call her and tell her to stop saying black.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. It's like today I was like, what? Wait, let me go.
Because that, you know, a lot of people don't like her. A lot of folks don't like her, but some of the stuff she be saying, it be spot on, and I think she would appreciate understanding, who she is and what.
That's why we call them white people. They don't call themselves.
You've never heard them really.
They go, "Oh, I'm German."
Yes.
No, my mom was German. I'm Irish.
Yes.
They always
even if they claim they're American, they say they from some other place.
They do.
So it makes more sense when I say, when you live into the laws of this land.
Exactly.
You are walking.
You're a zombie. You're dead. You're dead. You don't exist.
You don't exist. But in Torah, you do exist because there is a place for you.
Because you're linked to a nation.
That's it.
That's why they don't like us to say we're Shemitic. Because all where we are right now belongs to Shem.
Thank you, Linda. Auntie Linda. Sorry, let me put that respect on your name, ma'am. Thank you, Auntie Linda. She goes on, when we walk in Torah, we don't have to worry about man's law.
Right.
Because we're under the law. And not only that we're under in an oppression way, but we're synced. We're aligned with his law.
Yes. Yep. Yes. And that links us to a people, links us to a nation, links us to a
girl,
race.
I don't know what this is. Maybe this is a whole girl. I'm feeling some type of way right here.
I had a whole Usopp. What?
Yeah, that's it. That's like, oh wow. What
that's
is this?
why I looked up. I'm like, it's 4:30. Like,
wow. Yeah. Come on, Valley of the Back. Can we be done with the book now? How many pages we got?
Y'all got long.
Yeah, we got a ways to go.
Y'all got a long ways to go. But yeah, that's why stay with Torah. Torah, that's why they don't want us under it. It links us to something. Absolutely. Don't come talking about y'all Shemitic, because it links you to something.
Absolutely.
It says you legally own this land we walk on right now.
Say you are,
because it's given to Shem.
Right.
Yep, because the land we walk on right now was given to Shem.
Yes.
And even though we are, we personally are from Judah, we're still linked to Shem.
Yes.
And that whole parcel of land, all this. Because remember when we were doing Enoch and I showed how Brazil fits right into Africa, and then it comes to where we are right now.
Yep.
It's ours, and they know it's ours.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Auntie Linda, listen. She said, y'all said we were going to get our PhDs.
We being learned.
We being learned today.
Hey, because y'all know I ain't trying to read no law book.
Facts.
I was all, you see all them little things at the top? Girl, please don't play with me. Don't play with me.
She all in it, okay?
We can't get reparations until we're considered.
Yeah, you can't give reparations.
That's why they don't like us saying it.
Absolutely. You cannot give reparations to a people that don't exist.
Exactly.
So as long as you guys are screaming Black Lives Matter,
Black and I'm proud.
Yeah, black and you proud, or I'm black on black on black. However you want to use the term black, you will never receive reparations because you don't exist. You're proudly saying, I don't exist. Because you cannot point black to a nation. You cannot point African American to a nation.
Neither can you colored. What does
to
that
a
mean?
nation.
It doesn't link to a nation.
No.
Negro doesn't link to a nation.
Sure don't.
It don't link to a nation. So that's why all the names they called us, they called us everything but.
It's a byword, right? When we learned it.
Yeah.
Or a nickname.
Yep. They called us everything but what we were.
Anything that can point us to our land, to our original selves.
Right.
It made us proud of it.
Absolutely.
Because James Brown didn't know when he told us we was black and we proud.
Maybe he did. Maybe he
didn't.
I mean, listen.
Well, he was fooled just like us.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Hoodwinked and bamboozled, like Malcolm X said.
Yes, and absolutely. Auntie Linda goes on to say, Africa ain't even a real name, changed by the man that said he discovered it. Absolutely. And Africa is actually named after a Caucasian man, okay?
Yes.
How about that?
Yeah. And not only that, but the flag they say is the African flag is not. It's a banner.
It is.
It means absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
It does not link you to a nation.
No weight. Nothing.
It holds nothing. That little red, black, and green thing. It's a banner. It is not.
Well, there's nothing on it.
Every country on that continent that they call Africa has its own flag.
Aaron goes on in to say the name, and I cannot pronounce it. There you go.
Yeah. Each country on that continent has its own flag.
Wow.
That's a banner. So even if we go waving at this, our country's flag. Well, what country that belong? That is not the flag of any country.
Wow.
It's a banner.
Aren't you happy to be on Story Time?
Hallelujah.
See, look, that's why we only in chapter 2.
Exactly.
We just come on, Ruach.
I know, bringing out, we were black. Wow. Well,
no way.
Yes way. Today's short because we're done.
Cool.
We finished, y'all.
We did 5 verses. That's all right. Y'all learned something from the 5 verses.
Something.
We did. We learned.
Wow. I forgot today was Thursday.
I didn't even trip we was talking that much.
Wow.
But what he allowed us to say was needed.
Right.
It really was.
Because I'm in here trying to study Enoch. How in the world I'm getting into black? I can't even remember how I started reading that thing.
Wow.
I can't even remember.
You can't? For
No,
real?
I really can't remember. How did I start
You just
reading?
like the book is in my hand.
Yeah, Cammy goes on to say that was a lot though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot. Wow. Well, oh wow.
Stop calling yourself black, people.
Please
black
stop.
is a color.
We learned something today.
This is black. Do I look this
This
color?
is black.
This is
black. This is
this
black.
is melanated, okay.
Yes.
And I looked up all them colors in the Black Law Dictionary. Ain't nobody red, ain't nobody yellow.
Nope.
And then I said, let me look up homosexual.
And they are people. They're
whole people because they got
people.
homo in front of them, and homo means man.
Wow.
They even got the whole gay rights.
But that makes sense because they have more rights than us.
They do.
Because they're call themselves men.
That makes a lot of sense
Yeah, they have
because
way more
they
rights than
have
us.
more rights than us. them and the dogs are neck and neck.
Mhm.
And I think they got a little more rights than the dog.
They got the same rights as everybody. Like they got full rights because they are a man, they are a person, they are a people.
Yeah.
They even got the gay rights thing in there.
In that book?
Yeah, they got gay rights.
Mm-hmm.
And it says it's for homosexuals, lesbian, whatever.
Well,
gay rights, all it's in there.
They're gonna have to have a 12th edition because it's the 11th, and it's they're gonna have to have all kinds of
they're gonna do all that
additions to that because that
they're
LGBT
gonna add the next edition they're probably gonna add. Yep, it's crazy. And then I said, well, let me look up civil rights. Oh, they can tell us we marched for civil rights. All y'all did was march for them.
Well,
Because when it comes down to the law, if you need to take them to court, it'd be like, well, yeah, there's civil rights. Are you a person? Are you a people? No.
Because you're not a nation.
Because you just told me you was black, which makes you null and void. Who are you?
Even if you had told me you were Negro.
Negro, colored, any of those
African American, right?
Even if you had told me you were African American.
I looked that up, but no. Because that's not a place.
You're not a people.
Not a place.
You're not a people.
My y'all today. Well.
Wow. Thank you for joining us for this brief moment of story time.
It was real brief.
Usually it's a little long. It feels a little longer than that, but it was intentional.
Yes.
Is intentional.
Yes.
So we're going to log off. Please join us tomorrow, 6 p.m.
Yes.
And we will be starting 5 verses.
We might have to start 10 again.
We might have to. Because we're going
at
to
6.
We'll see you at 6 for Enoch discussion. Shalom.
Shalom. Bye.
All right. Yeah.